Women and men cannot be friends, okay? If you are somebody who eventually wants to get married, you cannot have a good friend or a best friend, especially, of the opposite sex. Because here's the thing, okay? Let's say you're a woman and your best friend is a guy. Eventually, one of you is going to catch feelings. It just happens, let's be real. It never works because one person catches feelings and the other person does not have those same feelings, or both people catch feelings and they actually end up dating instead of just being friends. The other reality is that whoever you marry becomes your best friend. How odd would it be if, as a married woman, somebody asked me who my guy best friend was and I said another guy's name other than my husband? Like, no. My husband is my husband, and he is also my best friend and my partner for life. So yes, I have guy friends, but they were my husband's friends before they were my friends, and you would never catch me hanging out with them alone. You would never catch me, oh, let's just go grab coffee just as friends. No, I don't even text them individually.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. It is a new day. We thank the good Lord it's a new day. Thank God it is a new day. So good to see you again. Thanks for stopping by again. It's me again, WJ. I'm sure by now you can guess what the topic is for today. Just friends? Right. Think again. Can women and men really just be friends, especially if you're looking for a relationship? I know a lot of people have there's such a disparity in what the notion is and what it should be. But in my opinion, I agree with this lady. And one thing I could hear from what she's saying, boundaries. And a lot of times what causes tension in relationships? Boundaries. The lack of boundaries. I totally agree. At some point, somebody's going to catch feelings. Somebody's going to think something else is going on, and they're about to get their heart broken. I totally agree with this lady. Going out, especially if you're in a relationship, and then you have friends of the opposite sex, you want to go have coffee with them and hang out with them. For what? No. Let's not do that. We're better than that. Let's do that with our spouse. Okay? Well, let's listen to this next video. Please remember to put your comments in the comment section below. If you agree or not, still put it in the comment section below. Can men and women just be friends without anything? No strings attached. Well, take a look at this.
There is no such thing as opposite sex friendships. To one degree or another, there's some attraction.
Yes.
And it may be 51, 49%, I don't know. But somebody is attracted to the other person. There is no such thing as opposite sex platonic relationship. Email me, at me, don't care what you do, but I'm telling you, if you're not attracted to him, he's attracted to you. And if he's not attracted to you, you're attracted to him. So once you enter into a relationship with a guy, there are no opposite sex friendships. You can have acquaintances.
Yes.
And you can certainly mix it up in open spaces, social spaces, but there are no intimate friendships, close friendships with the opposite sex once you've entered into a relationship.
And that's the question I have. What is it? Why do we feel we need to have friends of the opposite sex, especially if we are already in a committed relationship? What is it? What are we looking for that your spouse cannot give you? If you're a man, you're so bent on having female friends. Why? Why can't you just be best friends with your spouse, the person you're in a relationship with? Isn't that why you got into a relationship with them? To be totally committed and to be there for them as they be there for you. What is it? And if you're a lady, you're bent on having male friends. Let your spouse be your male friend. Do everything with your spouse. That's the whole point. You cannot build the relationship to the next level if you're allowing all these distractions around you. No boundaries. Might I just even add this? Have you noticed that most of the people, not in a committed relationship yet, but most of the people that are so bent, they want relationships, committed relationships, but they're so bent on having friends of the opposite sex. And they might even say, I don't care about what my spouse wants. I'm going to still have my. Either they end up with no relationship or their relationship gets messed up at the end of the day. It does not work out. Have you noticed that? There's something called boundaries. And the reason why it's so dangerous, why you should not have it, especially if you are in a relationship, You cannot control the feelings of the other person. You may say we are just friends, but you cannot read their minds. You don't know what is going on in their minds. You may just be so plain and it's all about friendships. But they may not. And it could be a man, it could be a woman. We cannot see into other people's minds. So that's one of the reasons why we can't. Let's not take a chance on that. What's more important? If you're in a relationship and you're so bent on having friends of the opposite sex, let me ask you a question. What's more important? Your current committed relationship or the friendship you're about to build out there? What's more important? I thought as much. So let's just think again. All right. Well, you see why in this next video. Take a look at this.
I remember this guy, we were friends or whatever, and then like he wanted to like hook up.
Friends or whatever.
we were friends. We were friends from high school. We genuinely had always been friends, and then he wanted to like hook up, and then I didn't want to. And then after that night that he wanted to and I didn't want to, he ghosted me. Like, he was not my friend anymore.
Well, he was never your friend.
I know, but
See, and this is why it goes back to guys and girls cannot be friends.
I genuinely thought we were good friends.
It's because you're innocent and like you obviously haven't been through enough life to understand that that's not true. Guys always want something from the girl, always.
They always want things. And so do girls. I think it's just opportunity waiting. They're just waiting for some opportunity, which is exactly what you described. Because then he did it and it didn't work and he's like, all right, peace. Gone.
And there you have that. That's why it's so dangerous. You just cannot read the mind of the other person. You don't know what they're thinking. You think everybody's smiling at you, really are smiling at you. Some smiles are the most dangerous, cryptic smiles you'll ever see. Because there's a meaning behind the meaning of the smile. She couldn't figure out why he just ghosted her. Well, he said it was your friend, but he wanted more. You thought it was just friendship. In his mind, no, I want more. But they're not going to tell you, because once they tell you, it creates that friction and you might just run away. But he wants what he wants. Some cases it's the other way around. We got to be careful. Acquaintances, yes, we could have acquaintances and be cordial. But especially if you're in a relationship or you thinking about getting into a relationship with someone else, be very careful of the opposite gender friendships. They can ruin things for you. They have been ruining things for a lot of people. And we got to think again. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Well, let's watch this last video. And this, in my opinion, kind of wraps it up in a way for us to look at it from what could happen if you think you're just friends with someone and someone else catches feelings. And you cannot control that because they're not going to tell you. But when they eventually tell you, it may throw you off. And then you wonder why you ghosted. You wonder why aren't they responding the way I thought they should be? This is what happens. You've got to be very careful. You do not want somebody to waste your time, and you certainly don't want to waste somebody else's time. Just friends? Right. You got to think again. Take a look at this.
I really want to be with you, but I'm not ready for you.
What do you mean you're not ready for me?
I'm still in the process of getting my life together, and I would love to shoot my shot and be with you, but I'm just not ready for you.
So you're not financially ready?
No, I'm not.
I don't really understand y'all. Like, why do you feel like you have to have money to be in a relationship?
Y'all are expensive. I don't think y'all understand that. Everything that we do by ourselves, we gotta times that by two if we get into a relationship.
But I'm simple. I don't ask for a lot.
You see, you say that now, but I'm gonna be broke by the third month. We have to make sure we get our lives together before we get with anybody. Don't y'all want that?
Yeah, but y'all really be exaggerating the whole I gotta get my life together thing.
But y'all also gonna get mad and talk about us if we come to y'all with nothing going for ourselves.
That's different.
It's not.
So you just expect me to still be here by the time you get yourself together?
Things are aligned the way it's supposed to be, then yeah.
Y'all got way too much confidence in that.
Y'all want to make us confident, right?
So what are you going to do in the meantime? Just grind and hope that I don't move on?
Yeah. I'm working myself and make sure I don't approach you with a half version of myself.
Aren't you afraid that I'm going to meet somebody else?
Well, that goes back to my last statement. What's in alignment with me will always be mine.
You know, not every woman cares if you got money.
But y'all care if we don't have money.
Well, let me just say this. When somebody wants to be in a relationship with you, they'll find every reason to be in a relationship with you. When they do not want to be in a relationship with you, they'll find every excuse not to be in a relationship with you. And this is what happens when you allow someone who comes into your friend zone and you start doing things that you shouldn't. You start doing things you shouldn't. Case in point, you're sleeping with them. This is why I'm an advocate for women, close your legs, men, zip it up. Do not let anybody take advantage of you until they're committed to you in marriage. That's the right way to do it. So just in the event things blow up, you still got your dignity. And they can talk trash about you. And you can walk with your head up high. And all you're going to really lose is the time you spend with them. And this is also why you want to establish from the onset, what is this? If you thinking of developing a relationship with someone, establish it early enough in the relationship. What is this? What are we? Ask the questions. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to cut it off. Don't be afraid for somebody to leave. What's yours, it's yours. You saw this lady asked the guy, aren't you worried I'm going to end up with somebody else? It's like, what's mine is mine. He doesn't care about you. That's the case in point here. Translation. I don't like you like that. Getting his act together is not the issue. He doesn't want this lady. If he wants her, it's not about getting his act together. He will do whatever he takes. And might I just add this before I go? Especially to the women. How a man thinks. It doesn't take a man that long to know if he wants to be with you. Now, if it's taking too long, ask the question and or cut it off. It doesn't take a man that long to know. They know from the onset. Once they start talking with you, it doesn't take that long. Oh, I like her enough. I want to be with her. If it's taking too long, still thinking about it, and you're doing too much, don't get friend zoned only to get to the dropped zone. Because they friend you and they drop you. Just friends, you want to be careful. You want to be careful. It's very, very tricky. In my opinion, no. You could be acquaintance. You could be cordial, especially if you are in a relationship. Having friendship of the opposite sex, don't do it. Because in my book, when you're a friend with someone, you check on them. They're close to you and with you and your spouse. They come in and out of your house. You know them. They know you. And I can't be doing that. I can't be having female friends when I have my wife and hanging out with other female friends. No. She cannot be hanging out with other men when she has me. No. We hang out with them together. And I'm talking about the opposite gender friends now, right? Yeah, we could have our own same gender friends. And even then, this day and age, we got to be careful. Because I tell you this before I go. I knew I said I wanted to go before. But this just came to my mind now. They had this group of friends. This was like almost 2 decades now. I remember vividly. And we went to it was like a barbecue or something. And I just know there's this guy that was acting feminine. All right. He was going in and out where all the ladies were. Oh, he's harmless. He's a guy. He's not attracted to women. The next thing we find out, he's already slept with 3 or 4 of them. And it was about 8 group of friends, female friends. Go figure. My point, moral of the story, whether they act feminine or not, as a man, beware of them. And it goes the other way too. Just friends, let's be mindful. Let's protect our own relationship. That's more important than outside opposite gender friendships. Focus on what's more important, and that's your relationship. And if they're acting funny, you better believe something is funny. Just friends, right? Think again. Please drop your comments in the comment section below. Let us know what you think about this. I'll be coming back again with more pieces. You know how I like to wrap it up. We just like to remind ourselves that we always remember we've got one life with many seasons. So let's make the best of it. God bless you, and I'll see you. So you take care now. Bye for now.